It's Shade here. Welcome to our Freebie Friday video. Today I've been asked to talk about how the loan modification process works. So the loan modification process, of course, is there to help homeowners that are either behind on their mortgage payment or about to be behind on their mortgage payments to be able to bring the mortgage payments down so that they can manage them every month. And usually what happens is the loan modification application is reviewed by the lender or the servicer. The servicer is the party that's collecting and managing the loans for the lender. And they review the application from the mindset of what's in it for me. Can I get more cash flow by foreclosing on this property, or can I get much more cash flow by doing a modification on this property? And so that's what the lender is thinking. That's one thing you have to keep in mind. In order to get to come to that conclusion, they look at a lot of factors which I'm not able to cover in this video. There are lots of numbers and calculations done, but what's important to you to know is that if they do deny your application, you have a right to appeal, usually within 14 days. And the letter should tell you how many days you have. Even if you're outside of the appeal window, just go ahead and appeal anyway, because it usually works when we do that. So go ahead and appeal generically if you're not sure what the numbers are, you're not sure exactly what are the details on why you were denied, because most of the servicers and lenders don't put that in the letter. You can still appeal and say, I want you to reconsider me for all other modification programs that are out there, as well as a forbearance agreement. So forbearance is a little bit different in the sense that it allows you to break up. It's almost like a payment plan. It allows you to break up all the past due amount into tiny little payments. So that's also a possibility if you're ever denied. What you want to know, the two main things that are a little bit under your control would be the fact that the lender wants to make sure that your debt to income ratio is not more than 55%. And that's for your overall debt, including the new mortgage payments, if they would have reduced your mortgage payment, plus all your revolving debt that you already have every month on your credit report. So they want to make sure that's no more than 55%. Keep an eye on that. And then the other thing that might be useful for you to know is that the lender usually wants to bring your mortgage payments down to about 30% of your overall gross income from all sources, your gross income before your tax deductions and things like that. So if your new mortgage payment is going to be about $1,000, they want to make sure that that $1,000 is no more than 30% of your gross monthly income. So keep that in mind when you're thinking in terms of what kind of income you need to show on your loan modification application. If you have any questions regarding the numbers that they're using, once they show you the numbers, you can always hire a lawyer or an organization that does this routinely to help you review and make sure that the lender is not using the wrong numbers when they're looking at your gross income or your debt. And that should be helpful for you in understanding why you were denied in the first place. So I hope this video has been a little bit helpful to you. And remember, the HEMP is no longer available as of December 2016, but they have all sorts of different programs out there still with the different lenders. Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae just came out with a new one called the Flex modification program, which looks to be favorable to homeowners, in my opinion, because it allows you to do a modification not just on your primary residence, but also on your investment property. And it aims to bring the payment down by 20%, the mortgage payment down by 20%. So ask them to consider you for that if you have a Freddie Mac or Fannie Mae loan. And if you have questions or doubts, make sure you get a professional to help you. And good luck with everything. There's so many options out there besides the loan modification. If you want to check out our other videos, we cover so many different options for you to stop the foreclosure. Remember, the foreclosure is never good for your credit report, though. It's like the atomic bomb of things that can hit your credit report. So keep that in mind, and good luck, and hopefully we'll talk to you next time. Happy Friday.